You, there. What is your profession?
I'm a potter, sir.
And you, Arcadian. What is your profession?
Sculptor, sir.
You?
Blacksmith.
Spartans! What is your profession? See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
Phenomenal times for the big boy to perfect with a right hand and a left hand. Lays out, closing this gap with real, millimeter push.
Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder.
What's up, fight fans? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. Bah, bah. You know what it is. Third flu got me feeling good, and I'm a little fired up this video. So I'm gonna play y'all this audio clip from my cell phone, and I want y'all to listen to this bullshit, because I'm about to go nuclear. I'm gonna get points from both sides. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay neutral, but I'm gonna pop my shit the only way Two Hands know how to pop this shit. So I'm gonna just go ahead and play this clip. All right, here the fucking go. Let's go.
So fans want to know, man. Have you talked to Anthony Johnson? Have you guys been in contact with him?
Well, I haven't talked to him, but I'm pretty sure he's training hard for the rematch, and so am I.
Where do you want your rematch to be? Do you want the United States? Are you cool with UK?
I want the rematch to be in Mexico or New York City again.
That's it. Those are your only two spots.
Vegas or here at the Staples Center.
What if Anthony Joshua doesn't agree to that?
It doesn't matter because I'm the champion.
Oh, so you're calling the shots.
Calling the shots.
You think you're the A-side?
We're the A-side.
What's your message to Anthony Joshua when he's watching?
What's up, brother? It's my time.
So LA, Mexico, Vegas, or New York?
New York.
Oh, New York.
Madison Square Garden.
Okay, but not the UK. You're not down with the UK.
No, UK.
Yo, alright, y'all heard that shit, right? Andy Ruiz is making a lot of fucking demands. He's got a shitload of demands. Now, before, I was beginning to question, you know what I mean, his intellectual capabilities a little bit. Now, I'm definitely good day under questioning. Alright, so I'm gonna start with number one. Now, the TMZ reporter asked, he asked Andy Ruiz where was the fight taking place. Andy Ruiz said he would like the fight taking place between Mexico and New York, or Las Vegas, or the Staples Center would be good. And I'm pretty sure the reporter said something about London, and he said, it really doesn't matter, I'm the champion, so it takes place where I want to take place. So then the reporter says, oh, you're the A-side. He says, yes, we are the A-side. He was also asked about Anthony Joshua if he had anything to say to him. He said, what's up, in a kind of gloating fashion, and then he kind of smited him a little bit by saying, yo, it's my time. Alright, so I'm gonna go over everything that he was just saying, and I'm gonna just break it down psychologically, like where he was going with all of this shit and everything else. Now, Andy Ruiz, I'm gonna sum this all up at once. Andy Ruiz is riding the high of his life right now. If you were Andy Ruiz, all you could do is believe and dream. But in no way, shape, or form could you have ever thought that you were gonna reach the pinnacle of the mountain that you've reached. Now, I'm happy for you. I'm ecstatic. I'm glad you got that straight. You have reached the mountain. You are a unified champion. There's only one belt that is eluding you, and it's held by a cherry picking hippie, by the name of Deontay Wilder. There's only one belt that's eluding you, and that's the WBC. But this is the thing. You were picked, my dude. You were picked. It wasn't like you were mandated, work your way up that ladder and got chosen. It wasn't your star power that got you up that ladder and got you chosen, so you could bring in the big bucks for a mega fight, a super fight, intermediate fight. I mean a mediocre fight. Damn. I mean, you were chosen based purely off of grit to fill in a place to give the fans a good fight. No one thought you would win. No one thought you would be where you are. No one thought you would hold those belts. It happened on some Buster Douglas, Hakeem Rahman shit. It happened. And once again, more power to you. Okay, so we got all of that shit out the way. Now, let's get to business. Let me pop your bubble a little bit, Andy. All right, Andy Ruiz, you are not the A-side. You are not the A-side. And I'm going to tell you people who don't understand why I'm saying Andy is not the A-side. Y'all probably like, yo, 3K bugging. How's he not the A-side? He beat Anthony Joshua. Because he beat Anthony Joshua under contract when he has a rematch clause in case something faulty like this happened. You know, just as, you know, for preventative maintenance, Eddie Hearn threw in a rematch clause, and Eddie Hearn only gifted him a percentage that I believe that Eddie said is only 10% higher of the person he was paid contractually in the next match. And what did Andy Ruiz do? Because he was giddy, he looked at the position like, yo, I could change my family's life, even in loss, 7 to 10 million. I don't even care. I went out, I tried, I'm gonna give it my all. I'm hoping I'm gonna pull out a victory, you know, and I'm believing I'm gonna pull out a victory. But if it don't happen, either way, my family is well taken care of. So boom, the unthinkable happens. You win, you get all of the belts. You knock Anthony Joshua 4 down. You do it in spectacular fashion. Mexico's in an uproar. They got their first world champion. Congrats to them. You got your first Mexican world champion. But back to these contracts, bruh. You weren't ushered in that position by how many people you knocked down. I mean, shit, you just got the PBC and you was fighting undercard of undercards on somebody else's card. You know what I mean? You wasn't a co-main. You wasn't a co-main or none of that. You was the third from last fighter on any card on the PBC. Shit, your opening fight was Alexander Dimitrico for the PBC. And that was barely a few months ago, not even 5 months ago. So, you know what I'm saying? You were just blessed to be. So when you tweeted out to Eddie and you text Eddie and you got that, you know what I'm saying, you got the fight, it wasn't because, you know, they were giving you that fight like, you were that nigga. You was a good replacement, a guy that they knew was young and hungry and could come in and put on a good show. And hey, give Anthony Joshua a good fight. But like I said, you won, so more power to you. But man, please stop this A-side shit. I know you riding a high. You got a hell of a scalp on your record, and Anthony Joshua, the most enigmatic figure in boxing right now, even more than Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He rebirthed the heavyweight division. You knocked him down. You got the, you know what I'm saying, the TKO. You go on, you know what I'm saying? You on all of these different talk shows. People are calling your name. You signing autographs. But all of this shit, this is the reason why you gonna lose. Because as I'm watching you in TMZ or whatever, bruh, people can't talk about you in shape or out of shape because, I mean, you always gonna be in donut tire shape. But at the same time, bro, you talking about, oh, he probably training hard, bop, bop, bop. I'm looking you in your face. I'm looking at how you talking. I'm looking at your swagger. You too comfortable. You are too comfortable. Do you realize that those belts are on loan to you right now? They are on loan and they're going to be put up for auction again. And y'all two niggas is going to have to combatively bid for them shits. And you're going to have to do that again. And when you beat him again, that's when you become the fucking A-side. That's when you start ushering in what type of zeros is going to be on your paycheck. And that's when you start telling all of the niggas around your niggas, and they become little niggas, how much you going to pay this guy, how much this nigga's going to get paid, who you going to pick, who you going to freeze out, when you going to defend your shit, what niggas you can push to the side and not pay them, and stick mandatories up. all of that shit. But as of right now, Anthony Joshua is still your boss. So you can feel like the A side right now. But to be quite frank, you're on the A side of nothing, and Anthony Joshua is on the B side of everything, because Anthony Joshua is gonna make more money than you the next fight. He's gonna make he's bringing the crowd the next fight. Now you're gonna bring a little crowd. I believe you're gonna bring 25% more of the people than you brought out last time, considering 80% of those people out there were for Anthony Joshua's American debut. Now, he's gonna come to America again. And all of this shit you pop, if it is in New York, like I'm hearing the fight is supposed to be, but there ain't no guarantee. He still gets to pick the venue of the fight. Him and Eddie, they still got contractual overhead of the venue, of the purse, where you gonna be fighting, when your ass gonna be in the ring and everything. So what is the A side when you don't have no control of shit? Man, pop your bubble. You need to stay down low, stop talking so fucking much, and get ready for a bout. Because just for you to win that shit, it's gonna feel 20 times worse for you to lose it in that fucking the rematch. And then you lose everything, because I'm gonna tell you what Anthony Joshua's not gonna do. He's not gonna give you no fucking rematch. I'm not taking nothing away from you. Like I said, you pulled off a magnificent feat. But all I'm saying is, man, humble yourself a little bit, bro. I understand it's your time, but it's how you know what I'm saying, you manage your time and what you do within that time that's going to dictate and determine where you're going to be when the rematch coming. Right now, all I'm seeing is, I'm seeing a little too much comfort. I'm seeing a little too much cockiness and everything. And once again, you know what I mean? There's this old saying, you know what I mean? Too much is given, too much is required. We all have heard that before. Anthony Joshua's had to wear that shit on his shoulders for the past few years. How long have you had to wear it on yours, other than a few seconds? So man, just think of that, man. And as we always say before we close this joint out, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. Shout out to the A side, man, Andy Ruiz. Shout out to the B side, Anthony Joshua. You can, like I said, you can be the A side of nothing, or you could be the B side of something. Hey man, y'all get ready. According to Andy, that fight going down in Mexico or New York. he owed all the cards, man. But for real, respect to Andy, man. I just don't think this nigga even know about contract, cause this the first one he probably gonna care about in his existence in life. Yeah, man, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. 2 hands up show. Respect.